talks from the crypt.
So let's get into your dad a bit. You said that he was sent out to Hiroshima to take pictures of the devastation. Is that correct?
That was part of his activities when he was there. My father was John Sloan Berryman. He was a surgeon. He was a lieutenant in the Marine Corps attached to the Navy. And after they dropped the two bombs, being a brain surgeon and neurologist, the Defense Department said, hey, this guy's sharp. Let's send him to ground zero and see if we can garner any information of the effects on survivors or non-survivors.
How soon after they dropped it?
A very good question. I'm not exactly sure. I would say within a month.
Oh, wow. So there was still a lot in the air.
Oh, Lord, yes. It was very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very hot. I have pictures that he took of shadows of vaporized humans that were infused into cement walls. Most of the casualties were civilians. It was excruciatingly challenging for him to be there. And when he came home, he was obviously radiated, and radiation causes birth defects. And then guess what? As soon as he came home, I have letters that he had sent, some letters that he sent to my mom. And one of them said, it was from here when he was in Hiroshima, and he goes, I can't wait to get out of this area where I'm at. It's, pretty dour. It's pretty depressing. And I can't wait to get back home to be with you, my mother, and have another child. And that was me.
Right. And so you, I don't know the proper terminology. I know it's ectodermal dysplasia.
It's hypohydrotic. Ectodermal dysplasia. With synostosis of the cranium.
So I don't even want to try and repeat that. So what exactly does that mean?
Well, the radiation causes birth defects at the chromosomal level, and it affects my skin. The ends of my fingers and toes are not fully developed. They stop at the knuckles. Most of them were open wounds. My cranium was fused. It had no soft spots or fissure spots that actually are part of the expansion of the skull to accommodate the brain as it gets larger. And the area from my upper jaw to my top of my eye sockets, that part of my skull was also smaller than it should be. And I did have hair, and I was born about 7 weeks premature. In 1948, that was a pretty big deal. I was in the incubator, I was told, and my dad, being a brain surgeon, and my mom a nurse, and I had other family members that were doctors and nurses, and my dad had a odd sense of humor. He would say, yes, you were so small when we finally had permission to bring you home. We gave you excellent care, but when we put you in the crib, in the bassinet, we couldn't find you. You were so small. So he was joking, and he said, yeah, we used put a blanket inside of a shoebox. That was your original bassinet. I said, really?